Okay, so I wanted to get this video out because I want to explain my plans for this channel. Right now, though, I just want to discuss one topic at a time. As everybody who watches my channel, subscribed or not, know, I post at least, now I post 3 Bible verses a day. I got, the daily Bible verse, start a new day. The morning Bible verse that you get in the morning, and then there's a night Bible verse that you get at night. Just felt like that was the appropriate thing to do. Felt like God told me to go ahead and start doing that. That way, I got more Christian content coming out and spreading the gospel more every day. The night and morning Bible verses, they all come from King James, while the daily is all kinds of different versions. But I don't want to talk about the Christian content right now, but I will go ahead and say that I do plan on putting more Christian content out. I plan on doing some videos that is basically the Bible verses. Like how at school they would give you like a saying, and then you had to draw a picture for that. Basically, videos like that for the Bible verses and some comedy skits for them, as well as comedy skits in general. But that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the My Little Pony projects that are going to be coming out on this channel. Because, as I stated before, when I was reviewing cupcakes, and that's a check mark for listing cupcakes, keep track of that every time I talk about My Little Pony or any video at this point. But, as I mentioned in that cupcakes review, I love My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic, including Equestria Girls. It's one of, if not my actual favorite animated show of all time. It's just real good. It's got something for everyone. It's a good family show. It's got good comedy, got good lessons, and it gets dark a few times. And I appreciate what it does and how it doesn't, even though there are some episodes and some stuff they do that really get on my nerves. But I mean, what show doesn't do that? I mean, look at SpongeBob. We all like SpongeBob, and then it went downhill, and it just irritates the crap out of me now. But anyway, I plan on posting more Christian content and My Little Pony content on the channel. That's what I plan on posting a lot more of. I'm still going to do video games, still going to do other books. I'm just focused on some My Little Pony projects right now that are taking a while, either because I'm too lazy to do them, or it's just not a good time to actually sit down and work on the projects like I want. I do plan on getting Chapter 2 of Will You Suffer With Me posted before this month is out. I'm going to try to. I already said I would, and I shouldn't have done that because it's almost May, and I'm not done with the chapter yet. But I'll make sure to get it out before May. We'll see what happens next time. I just won't tell you that I'm doing this month, because life is going to happen. Every time I have a goal for myself of when I want to get something done and posted, it just doesn't happen because life intervenes in one way, shape, or form, or I just don't get to actually work on it like I should. But anyway, I do plan on getting that out sometime this month. That's my plan. We'll see what happens. If not, it will be out in May. And then after that, I'm still going to write Chapter 3. But I'm going to do a quick pause on it shift my focus from it, and go back to the Apple Sleep Experiment script. Finish writing that. I think I'm on the part of the script where I discuss Chapter 6 or 7. I meant to have that one out since last year, but I didn't work on the script until the beginning of this year. And then I just had a big pause on it. I've been having to pause on a lot of projects and plans and activities just to focus on certain ones. It doesn't help that I live with my folks and my brothers, so got a lot to do whenever I'm home. Just a lot to do. Would have been more though if I was by myself, probably, but I could have probably stopped and focused on them a little bit. I don't know. I never lived alone my entire life, so I don't know. For people who live alone, life is different for everybody. But a lot of stuff's been taking me away from it, but I'm going to try my best to stay focused on it. Aside from My Little Pony creepypasta projects, whether it's reviewing them or making them myself, I do plan on talking about the actual My Little Pony Friendship is Magic show. I plan on going and discussing and reviewing every episode. I plan on doing rankings of every episode and the seasons. Share with you my favorite things about the show, and also some of the things that just really irritate me even to this day. One of them is the Grogar plot twist. I hate that twist so much. I'm not even someone who really watched G1. I watched a little bit of it, and then I looked up Grogar to understand who he was, because I kept seeing about that twist as I was finishing up Friendship is Magic. So I looked it up, and I actually saw the scenes with him in it. I'm like, this guy is a pretty intimidating and scary villain for like a show that's Care Bears level, Then you go and G4, and they definitely ruined that with that stupid twist, but I'll save that for when I actually talk about it, because I've got a lot to say about it. Every time me and my brother Ryan, my twin brother, every time we watch it and we talk about that twist, we just get so mad and disappointed. It's even worse with that line that Twilight has about, like, I think she said, like, not dark magic. She said curses and voodoo, or curses and something just doesn't exist. And that would have been very interesting for her to find out, if the real Grogar showed up and she found out that, yeah, curses and all that does exist. He's the reason they do exist. Like, he just would have been a good foil to Twilight in the final obstacle of her becoming princess, even though I will go ahead and say, even if he was there, I think she already has went through all the obstacles of becoming a princess. At this point, that's another video for another time, but just know that I do have, I have some thoughts of her becoming a princess, and they're not really positive, to be honest. I don't hate it, but you're going to see I'll discuss my problems with it in a future video, but I do plan on talking more about the main show, including Equestria Girls, because like I said, I love Equestria Girls. I think it's a good idea. Or the way it's done was interesting after the first movie. The first movie was just kind of okay, but then afterwards, I think they really got to their feet, letting it be its own thing while connecting to the main show. And we'll discuss that, but I do have a lot of fan projects for My Little Pony in mind. A lot of them is like fan fiction levels, where it's like taking popular stories and just putting My Little Pony in there, because like Anastasia, the movie Anastasia, with not the real life character, real life person, I mean, not the real life story, but at least not all of it, just the movie with Christopher Lloyd in there. I do have plans on doing something with that and mixing it with My Little Pony. I just thought of it at one point, thought that would be pretty interesting to see how that goes. I have plans to do more creepypasta My Little Pony projects aside from the Will You Suffer With Me. I have plans on making a remake to some of the older ones, and I think newer ones. I really gotta do my research and see how old each one is, because I have no idea. I just know that I'm 21 now, and I just feel old going through some of this stuff, even if I didn't grow up with it. It just makes me feel old for some reason. But yeah, more My Little Pony creepypasta projects are happening. Some are original, others is going to be remakes, because if you've been following me so far, I'm just not really the biggest fan of the My Little Pony creepypastas. I think they got good potential, and they got some memorable stuff in there, but they're just not good at the end of the day. Better than some of the horror movies and any movie that comes out nowadays. Really, I'd rather read them creepypastas before I watch a majority of movies that haven't come out recently. Over a few. I do like Guardians of the Galaxy 4, but I know that didn't come out today. I'm just kind of mentioning movies that came out 2020 to now. But that's really all I want to say. I just have plans on making more My Little Pony project videos, reviewing the series, every episode, ranking them, discussing my thoughts and opinions on them, whether it's good or bad, or even taking and designing some, what are they called? Diagrams and stuff. I have an idea for doing a diagram because my older brother, he's been watching people where they take toys and they just remake them to look more accurate to the show, or make it to horror or something like that. I have plans on doing that. I always wanted to do that. I found that to be interesting. Y'all see what I'm going to do with that when I get there. I'm trying not to rush the content I want to get out. I still got to finish Hello Neighbor 2. Not Hello Neighbor 2, but I got to start on Let's Play Hello Neighbor 2. I have not done that. I tried, but it failed, and now I got to find a different way to record it, because the way I recorded the first one, I noticed that my audio didn't match the video at all. So that's going to be a little while for those who actually is looking forward to Let's Play Hello Neighbor 2. I apologize. The rest of you, yeah, I've done that. Anyway, I think that will be it. Like I said, it's just My Little Pony Creepypasta projects, while also discussing and reviewing the actual show. I'll even be talking about the songs in the show, because the songs are really good in My Little Pony. Some of the best songs I've heard. Kind of remind me of classic Disney in a way. While also just expanding this channel as much as I can, because I want to expand it. I don't want to just do video games and that's it. I don't want to just do Bible verses and that's it. I'm happy to spread the gospel any way I can, and that's why I spread the Bible verses post the Bible verses is to spread the gospel, because I feel like as a Christian, that is my job. It says that's your job: make disciples, spread the gospel. So that's my way of doing it. I'm going to have other ways of doing it, while also posting non-Christian videos, because that's something else I want to do, and I feel like God's just saying, do what you're passionate about, while also spreading the gospel while doing it. So that's what I'm doing with YouTube and with the books I'm writing, that I had to put on pause for some YouTube projects. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully I'll get the chapter 2, Will You Suffer With Me? My Little Pony, Will You Suffer With Me out. I'll leave a video, and the link to that chapter will be in the description when I get that video out, when I actually do get the chapter posted. And I don't remember what else I was going to say. There was some news I was going to give. Oh, yeah, wait, I remember. It was about the chapter itself. Just know that in chapter 2 of My Little Pony, Will You Suffer With Me, that some pony is going to die. Someone is going to get killed off in the second chapter. You can take a guess who that is. I don't think you will guess. Even if you get it, I think you'll still be shocked to find out who it is. I hope that does not give anything away, but just know that I've been giving some hints of the story with the cover I made, with Twilight surrounded by her the creepypasta versions of her friends, as well as the teaser trailer for chapter 2 that I posted at the end of last month. I'm stuttering. I can't think properly, guys. I'm just in this shop right now. It's the only place that I can actually record without having to be interrupted, and it's hot in here, so y'all bear with me. But with that said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I hope y'all have a good weekend. I hope y'all have a good day, night, whatever time it is when y'all are watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and God bless y'all.